So Simon, that was a brave performance against the league leaders. Are you happy with it?
I was very happy with the desire. I thought very workmanlike performance, both teams. It was a real battle out there, and we didn't shirk anything. We know the quality they have. We actually felt with the pitch they might be a little bit more direct. They were. I thought we dealt with it. Probably, maybe just about edged it, maybe.
In the first half, we were definitely the better side. How important is it for us to come out to start strong like that, in future games?
Well, when you got someone like Sam Merson, and let's be honest, I think that's got to be up there with one of the goals of the season. And best one I've seen for a long time. It looked like something from FIFA. And then, when you've got players like that who can do that, and let's be honest, that was unbelievable. And we see it in the highlights. What a goal. And that really got the wind behind our sails. Unfortunate to have conceded. Fair play to them. And that's why they'd be champions. They never give it up. At half-time, we said, look, boys, let's not be that team where we get to a good start and throw it away. Let's fight to the end. And, on another day, we can possibly nick it. So there.
I thought the second half was a completely different game. Both sides were cautious in possession and didn't really want to give up too much. So, do you feel it was a completely different game in the second half?
The pitch, in the second half is getting cut up. I think, both teams probably be playing a little bit more percentage football because I think it was a game today. If you made a mistake, you could get punished. And it was that, let's give Farnham credit. They're going to be champions. They can play, they can mix it. I think what they've done and how they've done it, I think teams can be envious of them. But I think rather than be jealous, I think you've got to look at, how they've done it, and they've been brilliant. So full credit to Farnham. I have a lot of respect. I think their management team have recruited really good players, and they churn out results. A weaker side would have folded today, but they stood up to it. And again, they could have felt that they could have nicked it as well. So I think a draw was a fair result, Irving, but credit to Farnham.
And obviously, we beat them away just a couple of months ago, and now we've drawn on home soil. So, to be unbeaten against Farnham, in 2 games, does it show that we belong to the big boys?
Yeah. Well, like I said to the boys, our season's not depending on who wins it and what points we take off them. We've just got to now, it's a good point today if we go put a performance in on Saturday. If we don't get the win on Saturday, then it's pointless. I've said to you many times, Irving, we compete against the bigger teams, but we've got to find a way against the teams that are struggling a little. We've got to find a way to win because that's where our points have gone this season.
And speaking about that, we have a run of fixtures coming up. So how important is it to capitalize on that?
I don't look at any fixtures. I think every game, I think there was a result today with the team at the bottom, second, and it was a 1-1. As soon as you start thinking like that, you're going to lose. So, any game is going to be like it was at Sutton. Let's be honest. In the first half, they score first. It's a different game. So, I don't take any team lightly. I haven't got an ego where I think we have a divine right to turn up and win. But we have, like I said, we've got a full squad now. Everyone's chomping at the bit. I think people have thought I was crazy with my lineup, and if they looked at the bench, they'd have thought, "Cool, why has he done that?" There was a reason behind it, and people have got to fight to get into this team. If you're 1 minute late to training, it's a problem. So, and we haven't had that all season. So now we've got competition for places. I could change shape like I did today. I could change personnel. I'm not afraid to do so. Proven today. So yeah, like I said, really, really pleased with the boys, and at the moment we're in a good place. But we've got to keep going. There's no point putting in a performance tonight. We're not going to go back it up Saturday, Irving.
And obviously, people were surprised to see Abdullah and Finlay on the bench. Or was it like injury reasons or tactical?
No. Just I felt that they would pick a really competitive, aggressive side. We didn't want to get bullied, so we picked a side that we thought could match them, and that's it. There's Abs and Finn. They don't have a divine right to get in, nor does no one else. And I thought Louis Collins was absolutely fantastic. I thought he stood out today, and I could name all of them, to be honest. So, like I said, competition for places. I thought people, it was a brave decision, the players I've left on the bench, but I'm not scared to make them. And we have faith in all the squad, not just 2 or 3.
Right, and we went to the business end of the season, 12 games to go. How are we going to push on, in this promotion playoff push? Yeah.
You keep asking me the same questions, but I'm going to keep giving you the same answers. And the bottom line is, we'll either be good enough to get into that top 5. 1 year we was, but wasn't going to get promoted, wasn't good enough to be promoted. We lost in the final. And last season, we give it a late charge and we wasn't good enough to get into the playoffs. So we go game by game, and at the end, we'll either be good enough or we won't be. And it's as simple as that. And I'm never going to answer that question until it's nailed on, Irving. But no, I get why you're asking the question, but I don't look, like I keep saying, 12 games. Let's go win on Saturday against a strong Rainers Lane side on a 3G pitch that will suit them. So we got a big job on Saturday, and we're not getting carried away. So let's just crack on with Rainers Lane.
Yeah. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Irving. Cheers, mate.